Hello everyone, myself Garima. This session is for GNM second year and the topic is tonsillitis. Firstly, what is tonsils? Tonsils are the two lymph nodes located on each side of the back of throat. Tonsils function as a defense mechanism and help prevent body from getting an infection. Introduction: when tonsils become infected and inflamed, then that condition is called tonsillitis. Tonsillitis is an upper respiratory disorder and it is common in children. Causes: there are several causes of tonsillitis. The common infectious agents are: first is viruses like adenovirus, influenza virus, Epstein-Barr virus, herpes simplex virus, bacteria like group A hemolytic streptococci. It is responsible for 20% cases: Neisseria gonorrhea, Haemophilus influenza, Chlamydia pneumonia. Then fungi like Candida species and parasitic infestation. In clinical features, the clinical features of tonsillitis depend greatly on the cause of infection. The most common clinical features include sore throat, fever, headache, anorexia, malaise, dysphagia. Dysphagia is painful swallowing, then muscle aches. Then diagnostic evaluation includes history collection, physical examination, complete blood count, blood culture, throat swab culture. Then management: if the cause of infection is bacterial, antibiotics are prescribed by physician, but if the cause of infection is viral, then treatment is focused on comfort of the child. Treatment includes warm saline gargles, throat lozenges, antibiotics if infection is bacterial, antipyretics and non-aspirin analgesics to reduce pain and fever. Then surgery: a tonsillectomy is done. A tonsillectomy with or without adenodectomy may be indicated for recurrent streptococcal tonsillitis or when hypertrophied tonsils interfere with eating or breathing. Then nursing management. Pre-operative nursing care includes: first is make pre-operative assessment. In this, evaluate the child for severity of illness. Then check and records the result of all investigations including bleeding and clotting time. Second is prepare the child for surgery. In this, explain the need of tonsillectomy to the parents and problems caused by tonsillitis. Then answer the queries of parents and child. Then tell the child to talk in soft voice after surgery as he will have sore throat post-operatively. Then post-operative nursing care includes: first is watch and control hemorrhage. In this, record vital signs frequently in every 2 to 4 hourly. Then observe for increased pulse rate, pallor, any bleeding from nose and mouth, frequent swallowing or clearing of throat. Then place the child in prone position during sleep and elevate the head end of the bed. Then keep all equipments ready for suctioning and control of bleeding. Then second is maintain airway. In this, observe and record the signs of stridor, rapid respiration and cyanosis. Then suction the secretions whenever necessary. Then third is control fever. It includes maintain temperature every 2 hourly, encourage intake of oral fluids, then administer prescribed medications like paracetamol. Then fourth is promote adequate hydration. It includes maintain IV fluids until the child is allowed oral intake. Then start oral fluids when the child is alert and has no vomiting. Then give small and frequent fluids like ice chips, cold water and blend juices. Then fifth is relief anxiety of child and parents. It includes reassure the child and parents that minute blood and mucus or coffee color of vomiters are normal. Then allow the parents to remain with child. Then explain all treatment and procedure to parents and child. Then explain the parents that child may have sore throat for 1 to 2 weeks, temporary change in voice, ear pain mainly on swallowing, and white patches in the wound area which will subside spontaneously. Thank you.